Today we're talking about how to get started in Lego Fortnite Odyssey. For first-time players, there are some basics that you should get the hang of if you plan on expanding your village from the ground up. But there are some neat items and strategies that can make mastering the essentials a breeze. So in this video, I'm going to break down 10 tips and strategies that will kickstart your Lego Fortnite Odyssey journey. Starting with tip number 1. Make a stone pickaxe and harvest a bus station. After spawning in, gather enough wood and granite to build a crafting bench, lumber mill, and then enough planks to build the stone breaker. Craft the wooden rods and granite slabs needed, and then hunt one wolf so you can make your stone pickaxe. Then, that first bus station that you spawned next to, harvest it and use it in your first village. This will give you access to the Star Wars Island and Lost Isles. Next, upgrade your village as soon as possible. Building a total of 35 grills, which is called the grillage method, to get your village max level. And I will show you an image on screen that has the exact amount of materials needed to level up your village to level 10. If you use grills and lumber mills, this will provide the most village comfort and can make leveling up villages easier. You can break them afterwards to get the materials back, which saves you in the long run, and you can use it for future villages later. Tip number 3, build a bus station in your village. You can find bus stations all over the island. Harvest it once, you find one, and build multiple across the island to create a travel network. This creates fast travel to places like Storm Dungeons, the Storm King Gate, or the villages you have built. Tip number 4, grow spicy peppers and chill berries. You can find these in the Dry Valley and Frostlands respectively. Harvest them, turn them into seeds in your grain mill, and plant them in your garden pots. This gives you a good food source that can also be useful in maintaining temperature in hot or cold areas. Tip number 5, pick up weapons and tools dropped by enemies. Whenever you take down enemies, pick up any swords, crossbows, or tools they drop. These items drop with full durability, which can be useful during the early and mid-game stages. Keeps you from having to make more. And with the release of the recycler coming up, this will help you to recycle those items to get good materials. Tip number 6, craft map makers or markers. Use map markers to keep track of important locations like brute spawns or keep track of caves you have visited already. It's important to use these for areas of interest, and they're cheap too. Only 2 granite. Tip number 7. Always have wood in your inventory. Having at least 1 full stack of wood in your inventory allows you to reach high places in caves. Having the spare wood at the ready means you can build stairs or platforms to get above enemies like brutes and bears. Tip number 8, take villagers with you on long expeditions. The villagers can help you harvest materials with the right tools, or you can give them a weapon and they can fight enemies with you. Make sure that the tools that you give them are the same rarity as yours because you want them to be at the same fighting level. Tip number 9, find useful materials at the Storm Chaser base. If you take your stone pickaxe that you made early on, you can head to the Storm Chaser base and harvest some of the materials that are hidden in there. So if you look carefully, you'll be able to find some ruby, emerald, and amber. And finally, tip number 10, where to build your first village. So find a spot in the grasslands between the desert and the frostlands where you can easily use a launch pad to glide to. Look for abandoned structures where scoundrels are at. These are those mob groups that spawn in abandoned areas. And if you defeat the mob, then you can open the chest and then claim that area for your own with a village square. This video is the start of an ongoing series where every Thursday and Saturday I will bring you new guides and tutorials to progress through your journey in Lego Fortnite Odyssey. So if you want to continue this journey with me, then please consider subscribing. There's plenty more to explore in Lego Fortnite. Join me again on Saturday. See you in the next one.